What's up guys, Spin Firearms here, and now that times are getting a little bit warmer, we're going into the summer months, the way you carry changes. Now I know there's going to be a bunch of people that say, oh, the way I carry never changes. One handgun, all the time, Glock 45. It's like, alright, fair enough, that's fine. As long as you have something on you, I'm all for it. But there's a lot of people who travel, like to go to the beach, like to go swimming, water parks, that whole sort of thing. We like to enjoy life, but the very key part to this is still having something on me. I don't care if I have a Ruger LCP, as long as I have something on me. A bodyguard. The other key to this is making sure that that firearm is reliable. Also, good defensive ammo, a good holster, and train with it. Training with it is the second most important thing behind making sure it's reliable. Everyone goes to the range with their Glock 19s, their P320 compacts, but yet they're carrying a little Hellcat. Shoot your carry gun the most and you'll be fine with it regardless of what you're carrying. Carry a backup mag or two, you'll be fine. Anyways, the reason why I'm saying this is, for me at least, and I know for a lot of people that are in my life as well as on YouTube, the way that they carry changes, right? In the wintertime, we can get away with 15 round mags in our Glocks. We can get away with huge, thick handguns. In the summertime, you're wearing tank tops, shorts, outside a lot, around gatherings of people. It's just a different time in life, right? Therefore, other ways to carry are available. Now, whenever I can carry appendix, that is my #1 go-to. If I can carry appendix, that's how I'm going to carry. At work, I cannot appendix carry. I've tried, you know, the G3 urban holster. I've tried all sorts of ways to carry at work appendix, and I just cannot. Because that, in my opinion, is the fastest and most reliable way to draw a handgun. So I have to resort to pocket carry, right? And for pocket carry, a lot of people like that, but pocket carry tends to be slow. Sometimes you get a weird grip on the handgun. Sometimes the handgun gets caught up on your shorts. You really, really have to practice with pocket carry. A lot of gun owners don't even practice at the range, let alone practicing draws, let alone practicing drawing out of their pockets. So any way you carry, you must train like that. A lot of people probably assume that when I change firearms or I change methods of carry, I don't train like that. I train exactly with how I carry, so I'm actually pretty decent at everything I do. Anyways, the reason I'm bringing this up is 945 Industries bag. This is my second one. I have a smaller one. A lot of people want me to do compact and full-size content on here. I'm not really a big fan of it. But this bag is going to be their bigger version. They have a smaller bag that I use for my Hellcat, my Ruger EC9S, stuff like that, right? This is their bigger bag. Now, my Glock 26, I think, can fit in the other bag. But this one's just a little bigger, and for summertime, you know, you can put your wallet in there. Where I live, if you have a permit to carry, you must have your ID and permit on you everywhere you go, or you can't carry a firearm. Now, obviously, they don't penalize you or absolutely destroy your life over it, but still do it, avoid problems at all costs. On top of that, it's nice for a backup mag, extra room for whatever you want to carry, headphones, whatever. So, not only is it an everyday carry bag, but there is a pocket on this back side, and there's also a pocket on the front side. So there's plenty of room to keep all sorts of stuff, while carrying a firearm. So on top of that, what's nice is, you know, if you do get stopped by a cop or whatever the case may be, some states, they can ask if you have a gun on you. My state, they cannot. But you can basically just open that up and they know you're literally just reaching to grab a wallet. Can't really fit a pistol in there. But we're going to talk about this bag. Have I used it? How do I carry that whole sort of thing? Actually, we went to Florida, I think it was this last winter, and I brought two firearms out there, a Glock 43 and a Ruger. My handgun, go-to carry, was the 43 for that trip. That's the 43 I take on all my trips, has a TLR6 on it. Well, I forgot the holster for it. So what did I have? I had my Ruger EC9S. I actually had my bag with me because I was going to do a review video on it. I was literally forced to carry like this for a week in a warm climate. I was very surprised. Honestly, I hated bag carry. I was against it. I thought it was a dead giveaway. But actually nowadays, men are wearing all sorts of bags, right? Even purses, all sorts of weird stuff. So I think we look all right wearing these. And on top of it, it sort of blends in a little bit more nowadays. Especially if you're not doing anything stupid. If you're with your family and kids, they're not going to be like, oh, that's a gun. No, people don't think like that. It's like for plumbing. I drive by every house I look at, I criticize their plumbing, I say what's wrong with it, those pipes aren't straight, whatever. No one else does that but me and the people that plumb. So, same thing. Unless you're into guns, no one's saying, oh, he's printing. That's just reality, right? But the 945 Industries bag is actually a solid bag. And what makes it solid is its overall design. Now, I like the bigger bag because there's more support. You have a waistband that goes around your waist, and actually, basically, I keep that just a little loose. I don't keep it completely tight. It's basically there just a secondary support. As you can see, I got a little loose, but it just basically sags down. That's how I wear it. I've had it tight, but it makes my shirt bunch in, and I don't really like that. This is where I have sort of tight. Now, I'm still comfortable, but it's nice having the two loops going in different directions. Sort of keeps it nice and sturdy and in its place, right? On top of that, both have buckles. So anytime you can just double clip, take it off. You don't have to do the crap where you put it over your arm and put it around, you know, you can literally just clip, and you're done for putting it on and putting it off. Now, the best part about this is the design with these straps, right? So it has these two tabs in there, right? Whether you're right-handed or left-handed. And it's going to basically be a similar action to drawing anyway. So you got to lift your shirt and draw. With this, you're just going opposite, pulling down and drawing. It could be said that this is actually faster than drawing appendix. It just depends if you practice. If you're going to carry like this, once again, I'm going to say it again, practice. You have to know your firearm is here and not here or here. And on top of that, you have to make sure you pull. Because just like pocket carry, if you don't have the right gear, your firearm can come out with that holster. If you don't have the right gear, you're gonna, or train enough, you're gonna mess up your draw, right? So same thing with this. And what it is basically you have these tabs, and you want to wrench down on it. Now you can actually give it some strength. This is a very durable system. You can just whip down on it, right? You see how fast that was? I would say that's even faster than ripping the t-shirt up, right? So what do we have on the inside? I'll just open the whole thing. You have your two tabs. That's what I was talking about. Then you have this Velcro patch, and oh, they sell the holsters. You can use your own holsters, or you can get the ones that they sell. So what's nice is all you need is one bag, but then you need one holster as well for each model, right? But what's nice is with stuff like a Glock 26, what I always tell you guys, Glock 27s, Glock 33s, this can fit the Glock 26, the Glock 27, the Glock 33, the Glock 28, the Glock 23, the Glock 32. I mean, I can keep going. Basically, all double stack Glocks this will fit in 9mm, 357 SIG, and 40. So I can carry a very small, versatile Glock 26, no problem, decent retention, or I can even throw in my Glock 45. So it's actually a very versatile holster as well as bag. But let's say you have an XD, a Hellcat, a Glock 26, you now need 3 holsters for that one bag. But it is what it is. Their holsters are actually relatively cheap. Don't quote me on this, I think they're $50 per model. I'm not 100% sure. They have your basic colors and I think some patterns and stuff, but for me, it's a holster. It's about its function. It's about how well it, does what it's supposed to do, what it's intended to do. And this actually is decent retention. Now, I just loosened it up because it's already sitting in a holster, basically upright, so it's not going to just tilt over and fall out, plus it's secured. So I like having as minimal as retention as possible, just so it slides right out, right? I still get a click. It's still locked in. This bag will still hold it, but it's going to be much faster, lighter, less chance of a stuck holster, right? So that's how I do that. This is the, I do not know the exact model. I don't care about models and names and all that. This is just their bigger bag. I don't really care to look up all that stuff. I do like the smaller one better for stuff like the Hellcat and all that, but I feel like the smaller one almost gives it away that you have a firearm more than this bigger one. This sort of looks more of like a travel, sort of like touristy almost, if that makes any sense. A lot of people from overseas, Europe, stuff like that, they wear bags like this. That's just common. So over here, it can mean you have a firearm on you. I guess it depends where you're at. But I see these a lot more often. And on top of that, like I said, it potentially is faster than your actual draw, and the handgun is sitting right there for you. I mean, you're already there. So I have no problem with carrying this way. Like I said, when I can carry appendix, I'm going to carry that way. If I have to pocket carry, I'm going to pocket carry. I carry according to my life, but I always pick the best setup, the best firearm, with the quickest way to draw for that scenario. At work, unfortunately, it's the pocket. At the beach, sometimes you have your shirt off. Unfortunately, it's a bag, right? It is what it is, but I honestly say this is the best bag for the money, and I've had a bunch of them. I've had $150 premium leather concealed carry bags. I've had $12 M-Tech bags that actually wasn't terrible, but it wasn't good. This is where you want to be, just like with firearms. Stay away from the $200, $250 firearm for carry. Stay away from the $2,000 to $6,000 because of malfunctions and malfunction clearing. Do your research. Stay in that $350 to $800 range. That's where you find your best value. Stuff that just runs, stuff that lasts, and stuff you can replace easily. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.